And good morning. Welcome to a sports talk for Saturday morning. Kind of a cool one out there. This part of the state's going to be cool the next couple of days, while the rest of the state's going to be sweltering again. It looks like. Of course, sports talk comes your way every Saturday morning at this time during the school season. We're still looking at what we're going to do this summer on kicking up some programs. Anyway, brought to you by the many sponsors around the community. We do appreciate the fact we can come in here on Saturday morning, enjoy the rules and the drink at the Third Street Bakery. They make it possible for us to do this all season. We've been doing this for about 9 months now, and we do appreciate the fact that they make it possible. We're going to be talking about golf because, what a meet earlier this week at the MCL in Hayes. We'll talk, Keith Sod will be talking about that. We have all 6 members of the golf team here to talk. They're getting ready to go to Norton today, practice with the fog out there. Hope we don't lose any balls up there.
Yeah, I hope it don't get any worse than it is right now.
And then we also have scheduled, I don't know if the JB's going to be out here. He said if he wasn't there, someone would be here. We also have invited Logan Track and Field and hadn't heard back from them. So that's what's on the agenda for today. Sean Newland was supposed to be with us this morning, and I checked with Sean yesterday, and he was in Hayes going to a graduation for a friend. He said he forgot it, but he said he would definitely be here next week. I kind of want to talk to Sean about his experience at K-State and all the bowl games, and of course I couldn't have him on at Christmas when I had a lot of the other athletes who were going to college on because he was doing something in a bowl game. So we're going to have Sean on next week. And I'd like to congratulate Mike Gall, from graduate of Phillipsburg High School. He's a Salina Central tennis coach, and they're up there vying for the state championship again. He's been very successful there. Didn't play tennis. I don't know where he got his tennis know-how, but he said he'd been very successful there. I mean, good luck, Mike. Hope things go well today. All right, we're going to talk about golf now. Keith, thanks for stopping by. You've been busy a lot of Saturdays, so we haven't had a chance to really talk. Let's talk about the season up to last Thursday.
Yeah, we've had a great season so far. We've won 7 tournaments and finished second behind Plainville twice. This week we played our home course, the Mel Schirmer Invitational, on Monday, then turned around and played league on Thursday. So we've had a busy week of golf, and then we practiced a little bit yesterday. We'll go to Norton and play a little practice round and chip and putt and hit a few shots there on Sunday. Then we have a regional on Monday. So it's these last week, Monday, Thursday, Monday is a quick turnaround, but that's it's almost good for golf.
Sure.
The kids, this is kind of where it's buckle down and focus. And you got your 6 members now.
Sure.
You cut your team down to just your regional teams. So I think you can focus on the little things a little more than you can during the season.
Okay, let's talk about the Mel Schremer. How'd that go?
The Mel Schirmer tournament, Plainville got us by 7 strokes. They shot at 313, we shot at 320, and then TMP was third. Individual winners on that. Tanner Copeland from Plainville shot a 70, 2 over par. That was a good score out here. Our best scores were Tyler Martin with a 77 and Trey Sides and J.C. Kellerman here with 79. So we didn't play our best at our home course, but that's how it goes sometimes. I think we just saved it for Thursday. And
What's par out here now?
68, we play at 68.
Okay.
We just play one par 5, just kind of so it's not as dangerous.
I can remember when it used to be par 33. 66 is what it was. Now they've added they made it 5, and didn't used to have a 5 par hole here.
Yeah, we
5
play
stroke, but
hole 9, a par 4. We don't play it from the back tees.
Okay.
If we did that, we could probably play it at 5, but that's
sure.
It's kind of a little more dangerous, and I want to. Our course is pretty tight the way it is.
Yeah, right. It sure is. Okay, so then of course you went to Hayes, or you played the South course, right?
Yeah, we played at the Fort Hayes, the course down there, and going into the contest, Plainville has beat us a couple times, so we knew it would be tough to beat them. They have some very quality golfers down there, and our guys just played really well down there. Trey Sides ended up winning the league with a 71. It was even par.
Wow.
Definitely his best rounds of the year. Even though Trey has won the Russell tournament and the the Oberlin tournament, so he's had some success at winning tournaments. But winning leagues big because there's the quality of golfers in our league is incredible. There's a lot of very good golfers, and a lot of them come back next year. A lot of juniors that have been playing a lot of junior golf and up through the the ranks. So it's a tough league, and I saw a tweet on Twitter the other day from Kansas Sports, I think it was that, and it talked about how many good athletes have come out of MCL football and track
Sure,
and
yeah.
wrestling, and I wanted to mention there's some darn good golfers in the league too. So, but yeah, it was a tough competition down there, and it come down to one stroke, and a lot of times golf, one bad
Wow.
hit, one out of bounds,
Yeah.
one bad lie can determine a team score, and that's what happened. We had all our golfers in, but Tyler Martin, he was out on the course, and he had to shoot an 88 or worse, and Plainville would beat us. So if he shot 87, we would have tied, and then Sharon would have had our fifth best score. He shot 90, and Plainville was a 91, so we would have won if that would have
If they
happened.
tied, so
Yeah.
you would have had a playoff. You
Yeah,
would-
so we-
you have a- okay.
If 88, we had to come in under 88, and he shot an 86. So
Wow.
that's how we won by one.
Did he know he had to shoot an 86?
I don't think so. I don't know. His mom and dad were kind of communicating back and forth when they were walking in, so he might have. We can ask him later.
I don't think you don't, Rachel, you don't think he knew? Okay, all right. Well, I would not like to know that I had to do that. You know, you talked about yips. I mean, I'd really have the yips
Yeah.
if I did that. I'm not saying he would have, but I would have had the yips. I wouldn't have wanted to even to putt that thing. Okay, so the championship, that was great there.
Yeah,
You
it's but we won it with 322, which was a great score down there at the fort. We played the ball down in the rough, and it's kind of patchy. So there were some bad lies that kids had to play through. It's kind of funny. We have high school kids playing it down in clumps and off the dirt, and in the pros you never see them with
Yeah, I
a very
know.
bad lie. It's just
No,
beautiful
yeah,
grass. So
yeah.
we almost make it harder in the pros, I think. Trigo ended up third and beating TMP by one. TMP was fourth, Norton was fifth, Stockton sixth, Smith Center seventh, Ellis eighth, Hill City ninth, and Oakley was 10th. Was how it rounded out in the league.
Okay. Is there any water on that south course?
Yeah, there's some water down there. 18 is a beautiful hole to finish on. It's a par 3. We have to hit over some water. And there's some water on 10. There's really nothing on the front 9, is there? Just the back 9.
Just that
little creek in there, yeah. So they added that back 9 that from 10 through 18 to kind of added some water back there.
You know, I mentioned I learned to play on. You used to have 9 there, and they teed off there by the club, by the fort
Yeah.
building, and go back that way. It was 9 for a long time, and then so they added the extra 9, and they go west and south a little bit, or
Yeah,
southwest.
southwest
Okay.
across the street over there.
They have bluegrass fairways.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Wow.
I mean,
wow.
that's I know all the, and like we haven't had any rain this spring down there. No, not much snow, so they're hurting for water.
Sure,
They're not
right.
putting a ton on there, but they're trying to keep it alive. So hopefully, Mother Nature will kind of help. I know they're trying to preserve water down in Hayes, and then have 2 courses to water and a lot of grass. So yeah, hopefully it can stay nice because it's makes it easier to maintain than have to start over again
Sure.
with new grass. But you can tell they had to plant it they had some winter kill. I mean, there's some fairways, some greens that kind of had some damage.
Okay. And so that ends regular season now. It's very successful. Then you're getting ready now for, and today you're going to have a practice round, and then maybe a little bit of work tomorrow, and then Monday. Who all is going to be over there at Norton?
Well, that's what Monday all our kids will go off of hole number 1. They have some golfers going off of 4, kind of get the 6
Sure.
golfers, some of those out there, and then we're in the last 6 groups. Cimarron's going to be a team to beat. Another team, I guess, just looking through rankings that we've had here. Sabetha is ranked 1, Cimarron 2, we're 3, Caney Valley 4, and Goodland 5. So Goodland will be there, Cimarron will be there. So there's 3 in the top 5. Norton is sitting at 8, Colby 9. So there's some teams there that are capable of finishing high. We just have to finish in the top 2 to take our team to state. So that's if we go over there and play like we should and take care of business, we should be fine.
Okay, now they've changed that a little bit. It used to be the top. They took 6, 4, and 2. Now they take the top 4 golfers, right? So
They actually take the top 2 teams, all
Okay.
the golfers from them, and then they start from the top and the next 5 golfers
Okay.
from the other teams. So it could work out if, say, Cimarron and us have the top 12 scores, they'd go down to 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, like that, those guys, and take those individuals.
Okay. And the thing of it is, the scores are take from the top four, your golfers, though, right? To
Yeah,
determine who the.
correct.
Okay, so.
Out of the 6
and then-
golfers, you take the 4 best, out of all 6 of them.
And the thing about it is, if the number 5 and 6, if they play pretty good too, that cuts other teams out. So it's kind of like cross country, isn't it? You
Yeah.
try to score the best you can, obviously. And
And it's always nice having 6 quality golfers.
Yeah,
A lot of teams will have 3, and then hopefully one of the other 3 guys will shoot good that day. But we have 6 guys that we can use their score if we needed to, because Sean and Ty is our 5th and 6th golfers, and they're capable of shooting in the 80s. And a lot of teams don't have a 5 and 6 man that can do that.
it gives you a little. You had, I mean, how many did you have out this year for?
We had
golf?
13.
So it was a good number.
It's
and-
lower than we'd like it. We only have 1 senior, JC, so
Wow.
pretty much have everybody back but him, and hopefully we can pick up some younger kids. Just junior golf program. I try to get kids to come out and participate, and it seems like it's just coaches' kids or just a few families that get involved. So we're going to be in trouble if we don't get more kids to participate when they're younger, because it's hard teaching kids a game of golf in
Well,
2 months of
and-
practice in high school.
Of course, for a long time, the summertime golf was the way you did that, and that's
Yeah.
really waned at it. I mean, there's not much there
It's
going
like
on.
a lot of them don't. If families don't get them out there and play, I mean, you look at
No.
JC's parents got them out, Tyler's parents. I mean, every one of their parents went out and got them started. And
Yeah,
if you don't have that, it's
sure.
a lot of kids when they get to be freshmen. And I try to get some freshmen out that wasn't doing golf, and I think they feel like they're not very good because they haven't ever played. But so
I
hopefully
do.
get some numbers, get some more kids to participate.
I had 2 boys that played golf, and they were pretty good golfers, and they went to state, but they you got to get out there and play to get good at it.
Yeah.
And everything. Okay, all right. Now you brought all 6 your golfers, and I know you want to get going in Norton. So the 1 senior, what are you looking forward to on Monday?
Just nice weather and fun round of golf.
How do you like the Norton course?
It's nice. I like it's pretty watered all the way around, and it was really nice when we went down there and played. And I'm hoping it's even in better shape this time.
How was Thursday over at? Did you know coming down to the end there, it's going to have to be pretty close? At the
Yeah,
league?
yeah. I was shooting pretty good. After I finished my back 9, I only had 1 hole left. That was hole 1 because I started on 2, and I thought I had a good chance because it was windy.
Yeah.
And so I figured I had a decent chance to maybe place really high, and then I ended up hitting it out of bounds. So that never helps. But yeah,
No, that doesn't.
it was always close between us and Plainville, so I knew it was going to be a
Right,
close
between
match.
now and then. Of course, you've seen them a lot this year, haven't you? You've gone back and forth, haven't you?
Yeah.
And so last year, who did you state last year? Did you take any of the state?
Yeah, we
or-
took our team to state.
Okay.
We either finished 5th or 6th last year.
I thought it was like 3rd or 4th. Or no, it was 5th or 6th.
Then we was only like 7 strokes out of maybe a trophy. So
Really? Okay.
we were close. So yeah, these guys know that it's an opportunity this year. We can bring home a trophy.
Okay. Do you feel any different when you get to regional? And because there is a little, because you have to do better to. Of course, you want to do well at regional, so you do get to state. That's a big thing. So.
Yeah, I just get nervous.
Well, sure. What about a favorite hole you have at Norton that you like to play that you do pretty well on?
Oh, probably they're either hole 1 or hole 4.
Okay.
They're both straight par 4s, and I like hitting my driver. And so if I hit my driver on that hole, I can get it close and
Yeah.
easier birdie opportunities.
Which one's a dog leg on? What hole is that?
Hole 2,
Is that 2 where you have to come to the
4,
right?
and then-
4's the one, or 5's the one at the right.
Right,
We
okay.
have to
Yeah.
lay down there
Okay.
pretty tight.
Is that a tough hole?
yeah, it's just challenging to know what to hit
No.
across.
We should
and-
try to get out and so we have a straight shot. You don't try to drive
Yeah.
the dog leg,
And-
do you? Do you see very many kids try
No,
to
they
do-
can't do it. It's
just can't do
illegal.
it.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been over there and
Yeah.
played. I never tried the dog leg. I'd have tried the dog leg, I'd still be out there looking for my ball. So
If you get a south wind over there, that makes that tough. A tough hole, and a lot of team. I mean, if you can get out of that with a bogey, you're probably ahead of most kids. I mean, that's if you par, it's like a birdie. So that's a hole that kids, I think, it's kind of like hole 17 in the tournament's going on now. The one that has a green right in the middle of the island there. So that's a tough one there. Just looking back at JC, what was your best finish so far this year? You know what?
Like place-wise?
Yeah, place-wise.
I got second at Oberlin and second at Russell and second at Norton.
wow. So, all right.
Yeah.
I know, and you see the pictures on Facebook, all of you standing there, so you know you did pretty well. What are you doing next year since you're the senior? I always ask the seniors. I probably already asked you this before. What are you going to do next year?
I'm going to go to Fort Hays and study pre-engineering and physics.
Okay, you're going to try to play golf?
Yeah, I'm going to try and walk on.
Okay, good, very good. We got a couple of courses there
Yeah.
to play on there. Well, congratulations on graduating.
Thank you.
Yeah, I always wondered, when you go across, they have it rolled up. I wonder if there's really a diploma in there or something you have to do, so I didn't,
Yeah.
no problem there. Okay. It was kind of warm there that day, wasn't it?
Very warm.
Well, good luck, Jason, and hope you make it
Thank you.
to state. All right, fine, thank you. All right, who we go next year?
Guess next guy we'll have is Trey Sides. He won MCL Thursday, so that was good. Shot even par. Then he's won a Russell tournament, Oberlin, and I think that's the tournaments he won. So he can play well. He didn't play very good at home at our course, but
Sure.
I think he was saving it for Thursday.
Why is it? It's so funny that you used to play in the course all the time. Do you think maybe over a little confident a little bit?
Well,
Think I'm going to do well, or what do you?
Yeah.
Golf
Golf
is
is
golf.
just-
Golf
yeah.
is golf.
It's like guys on TV. It's not always the same ones in the top 10. There's
Right.
sometimes a guy can win it, and then the next time you won't even make the cut. So
Okay.
it's just how you're feeling that day, how you're hitting it that day. Some days you're on, some days you're off.
Okay, Trey. Looking at your favorite hole, or your favorite hole at Norton. What do you like at Norton?
Ooh.
Or maybe you don't have a favorite hole. Maybe,
I like the first hole. The first
Do you?
hole is pretty.
Okay.
It's just kind of a
is that a par four?
yeah
or
par
five?
four.
Short par 4.
Yeah.
It's a good hole to start with.
Yeah.
It's not a tough one. I mean, some of those kids, if you play a shotgun start and have to go start on 5, it's kind of that's a tough one. So yeah, we'll be all starting from 1. So hopefully I'll be able to get off to a good start.
So Trey, you won it at league by how many strokes was it again?
Just one.
Just one.
I was
Wow.
yeah.
So you won the league by 1 and moved by 1.
Yep.
Did you know anywhere along the way you're having a good game? I mean, you parred the course, right? I mean that's a good course,
Yeah.
To par it. That's pretty good.
Yeah, after my front 9, or I started on the back 9, had a couple birdies. I was like, if I can just continue to make pars and stuff, I'm going to have a good shot at shooting a really good round. And started the front 9, bogey. I was kind of, I don't know, just kind of tented up a little bit.
Yeah.
You just got to stay relaxed, just continue to play, try to make pars, and it turned out all right.
And how would you rate the course down there? I've never played. I played the front 9 a lot, but I don't know. Is it a tough?
Yeah, it's a difficult course.
Yeah.
I mean, it's when you look at the guys that score. I mean, he shot even. Guy shot 1 over. Another kid shot 3 over. I mean, it's just incredible how talented some of these golfers are.
And you mentioned there's a lot of good golfers this year in the situation. And you're also doing track.
Yeah, doing both. Yeah.
Okay, how'd you do? Let's see, was league Thursday?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had to
It was the
choose.
same.
Okay.
So we
Now,
went
can you
golf,
go on
yeah.
though after golf? Can you go on work on track?
Track. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
How do you keep track? And what do I do? Go out? And I don't mean that as a pun, track, but what you're doing. Let's see. Today I have to take my clubs, and tomorrow I have to take my shoes.
Yeah, I got
How
it
do you
all in
keep
my
track of
car.
everything?
I try to, or some weeks I'll go to track practice first, then after in the evening I'll just go play around in golf. So, I mean, it works out now that we're out of school. I can just kind of go do both whenever.
I don't have it very often for sports, and And congratulations on being able to do that. So you're looking forward to Monday?
Yep.
What do you think of competition? What team do you think your competition will be?
We know Cimarron's gonna be
Yeah.
good, and Goodland's got a few good players that can shoot pretty well. So it's gonna be a battle. We're just gonna have to go out and play to our best abilities and just.
You went
Like
last
y'all.
year's state.
Yep, our whole team. Yeah.
Okay, how'd you do last year? Do you remember?
Oh, what did we get? The team got 5th or
That's what I'm
6th.
thinking.
I think JC ended up 11th or so, and I think I was 17th. So.
Okay, very good. Well, congratulations. Good luck. I want to ask you, maybe you already know what you're going to do when you graduate. You know yet?
Nope.
That's a long way. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it until election. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Good luck. Okay.
Guess the next golfer, Nathan Moon, he's a junior. He's been playing our 3 or 4 man in general. A kid that has just been consistent for us this year. Hey, he come in with let me see if this is the right one, correct. Come in with 86 or 85 at the league, which is 14 over. So that's 7 over in each round. That's very solid.
Okay. So, how did you feel going into league?
Well, all I know is I just wanted to beat Plainville.
Well, you did. See,
Yeah.
one stroke. Were you in the clubhouse? You knew how the scores.
Yeah.
Tyler was out there. He said, you know, there were 6 golfers, but he had to do well. You know what he had to do to get the championship. So it was kind of exciting in the clubhouse, waiting to the scores. Were you keeping apprised of each hole, how he was doing? Did you know what was going on?
I wasn't sure exactly how he was going, but I did see him a couple times, so I knew he was doing all right.
Okay. As you look at the overall season, how do you feel it went for you?
I feel better because I feel like I've gotten about 5 strokes better this year.
Well, that's a big thing. Any favorite course?
I like Russell's course probably the best.
Yeah. Okay. How did you do out here at the Mel Trimmer?
I didn't do the greatest, but I still had like an 86 or something.
Okay. Well, and then you went down. Had you played the Fort Hayes course before? Were you aware of what it was going to be
Yeah,
like?
I knew how to play all those holes because we'd been there on a practice round, and the last couple years we've played there.
And then, of course, Monday it's the big one to get to see who goes to state and everything. Do you have a favorite hole at Norton? That's probably not a fair question.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite
Probably tell
hole
you
there.
Tuesday or after Monday.
Yeah, right. After you come on and let us know about that. So have you been playing golf a long time? Did you play summertime golf?
I did when I was little, but then I kind of stopped playing. And then when high school started up again, I got back into playing more.
So you didn't play very much. So you just got the clubs together again as a freshman. You started playing again.
Yep.
Okay. And you feel 5 strokes off your. Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? You keep that up there. That'd be,
Yeah.
Are you a junior?
I'm a junior. Yep.
Okay, so you have another year to see what's going on.
Yep.
Well, good luck at Monday.
Thank you.
And have a good time today when you practice there.
Yep.
What do you do on a practice round? Do you work on anything or just play a game?
We'll probably get there and chip and putt a little bit, and then we'll play 9 holes. Then we'll go get a bite to eat and come back and finish up. I know Norton's graduation's going on today, so hopefully the course won't be too busy. Maybe that'll keep some of the locals away. So that's kind of the plan.
Okay. Well, very good. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
That's it. Okay. Next.
Next one is Sharon Ellis. He's been playing our 5 or 6 man. He's playing some good golf here this week. He played really solid. I think we're in the 80s both days.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's stepped his game up here and found a groove for us and kind of give us that insurance as a guy that we can use to score. And I think we use your score on Monday at
Yeah,
home. I think we use your score on Monday, so that's just another body in there that help us win a tournament.
How long have you been playing golf?
It was my 2nd year, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just started my freshman year.
How'd you get started?
This is third.
What made you decide how to play golf?
Doug was bugging me about it for the longest time, so I decided to try it, actually.
What's your favorite part of golf? You like putting, approaching, the driving? What do you really feel your strength is?
I like putting, but I'm bad at it. So.
Are you?
Yeah.
You practice quite a bit putting?
Yeah,
And,
putting and chipping.
okay, and Thursday at league. How do you feel things went there?
Not the best. Could have went better. I
Yeah.
thought. Yeah. I wasn't really happy with my 90, but
And then, of course, you're going to have practice. Do you like practice rounds? You like
Yeah.
to run kind of
it was
kind of
nice.
together. There's not really much pressure, and you're with your other players. You can kind of do that.
You get to see the course, yeah.
You know, you playing you 6 or 4 and 2. How do you 3 and
It'll
3?
be today. Will be three players, one coach. Coach Moon's going to go over with us, so we'll have
Okay.
8 of us. So we'll do it that way. We'll decide who goes with who. We want to have fun, but we kind of want to
Sure.
be a little serious too. And sometimes you don't know if you ought to keep your score because
Yeah,
you
sure.
keep your score and you shoot 2 over, then you expect to do that on Monday. Sometimes it's not even best to even keep scoring. Sometimes in the past we've 2-putted or took a little more time on each hole. So we'll just have to see what's going on at the course, how busy it is, because there may be a lot of other teams out there practicing too. So we'll try to get in 4 or 5 hours of practice, and then we'll be back this evening.
Okay, well, that's good. Do you have a big head driver? Is the driver head big? Is you have one of those big heads?
Yeah, I got a big Nike one.
Control it pretty good?
No.
What do you think your longest drive has been?
Maybe got 300 one time, maybe. If I
Really?
could hit it
Wow.
straight.
It went straight?
Well, one time it probably has.
I'll ask you this because you have a tendency to hook or slice.
Slice.
Okay.
Terribly.
Really?
Yeah.
I always hooked it around when I was through it. My ball was behind me. That shows you how bad my hook was. You know. I mean, it came all the way around there. And, well, congratulations on getting the championship. Were you sweating it out coming down there?
Yeah,
to see-
it's pretty tight, actually.
you know, and of course with one stroke and kind of keep track of what Tyler was doing out there. Did you like the Hayes course?
Yeah, it's a really nice course.
Okay. Well, good luck Monday. I want to see you down the state.
Thank you.
Did he go last year?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Did you go state last year? Do you like that? Do you like that?
it's tough.
Uh-huh.
It's really tough.
There's a lot of people down there
Yeah.
watching you walk around. Kind of like on TV, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. He's a sophomore.
He's a junior.
Junior too.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got
wow.
1 senior, 3 juniors, 1 sophomore, and then 1 freshman. So
Okay.
our sophomore here, Tyler Martin, kid that's played a lot of golf. His parents got him started young and loves the game and works at the game, and he's going to be he has been a good member of our team, and he's a kid that could win a tournament. I mean, that's how much skills he has. So I know he didn't play as well early in the year, but I think he's kind of finding a groove at the right time.
Okay. All right, Tyler. We were talking about Thursday, and your brother says you didn't know what you had to do, and I'm going to go right to the source here. Did you know what you had to do to get a championship for Phillipsburg, until you put the putt in, or did you know what was going on?
I did not know. I just knew I was like behind this kid by a few strokes in my group, so I tied him
Yeah.
at the end.
So you knew. You didn't know you needed what you had to have an 86, right? You know you did an 86. Is that good or bad?
It's all right.
Okay.
Better than usual. Like to be better.
What was a favorite hole you did? How'd you get your game going at Hayes?
I just tried blocking out all the like trees and out of bounds they had on the left and right.
A lot of trees there too.
At times, I mean, you can get yourself into trouble,
Sure,
but
one hole you're
it's,
on now.
it's pretty open most of the time. A lot of placing. Sometimes you have to place at the right places.
Right, yeah.
And like Tyler, I think he shot 6 over on his first 9 holes, so he's in good shape. And I think he said, like he told me, he had a couple of bad holes, but he regrouped at the end. And like you just got insane. A kid was 2 or 3 strokes ahead of him from Plainville, was a Plainville kid. And,
Or is it Trigo?
Trio kid, but he finished strong, so he got us what we needed.
Well, I know all the scores count, but you know you're coming down. It's like a shot made them at a basketball game or something. You know, that one is for it. It didn't because all the way, you know, free throws made or something. You know, it's a whole ball game. It's a whole night. So you ready now for regional?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You like the Norton course?
Yeah. It's a nicer course than ours, I'd say.
Okay.
Water fairways and everything.
Has the drought hurt a lot of courses, you think, in the greens?
Not too bad. Seems like around here it's withheld. I mean, I think the cool weather this spring has kind of helped. If it would have got dry or hotter earlier on, I think we might be having some trouble. But for the most part, I mean, it seemed like the Fort down at Fort Hays had the most winter kill that I've seen.
Yeah.
So
It's hard to keep those greens going out in this part of the country. I know, even in the fairways. They have watered fairways at
yeah,
on the Fort Hays. They
Yeah.
water the fairways. Okay. All right. So and what always gets to be is these pros play the tee box to maybe 100 yards out. They don't even do anything.
Yeah.
It's rough there. Most of them around here are all the way on.
yeah, they're usually they're cut for JV golfers and same
Sure.
us.
Yeah, I would need that thing. So, what do you think your best game was this year at any of the tournaments? What do you think your best finish was, looking back on the season?
Probably Phillipsburg. My best tournament is Phillipsburg.
Okay.
It was a home course, so
What spot what'd you finish? You know where you finished at home?
I think 8th or 7th or 8th.
What's the strength of your game? What do you feel you're best at?
Driver usually.
Really? Some say putting, which would be the easiest because you don't have to worry about slicing or hooking to. Maybe you don't. I did. I always hooked my putts. But anyway, so how long have you been playing golf?
A while. I can't remember when I started. It's probably like when I was 5 or 6.
Okay. All right. Very good. You like it?
Yeah.
Obviously. Well, good luck Monday.
Thank you.
And so if you get down to state, where's the state this year?
Seneca.
Okay, Seneca. Have you played down there before?
We played down there 5 years ago. That's when Ryan Hoover won it,
Okay.
individual champion.
Wow.
I think Michael Zine was 5th, and our other 4 golfers didn't play as well as they could have. So we were in a chance to win it with those 2 high scores. But we just didn't have a 3 or 4 score very good enough.
Very good. Tyler, good luck. Thank you. Okay.
Next guy, freshman for us, Ty. I think he shot 92 down at, I don't know if it's 92. Yeah, 92 down to the Fort. He shot a 50 on the front nine, 42 on the back. So he's capable of going 42, 42 in the 80s. He just hadn't put a full round together, but he's one of those guys we can use to score any time, so he can go off and play well. So.
And he's a freshman, How long have you been playing golf, Ty? When did you start playing?
Since I was like 5, probably.
Did Keith get you out there right away?
Yeah.
Is that why both your boys are good golfers? Is that because you were a good golfer? You showed them how to do it?
Yeah, they didn't watch me too much, but just getting them started young and got Trey a set of clubs, so then he'd outgrow them, then get him a new one,
Sure.
give Ty the old one, so he kind of got the hand-me-downs, but getting them started early just helps them dramatically, and they meet so many other kids around the area.
Sure.
A lot of the golfers that Trey golfs with, a lot of juniors, he's been playing junior golf, they know each other just like brothers, so that's a good part about golf.
Okay. You and your brother compare a lot on how you are you competitive, I guess, out on the course?
Yeah, we're competitive. Just scores don't match up. Yeah.
Okay, so the one who has a lower score maybe that particular day, and of course, as a junior and a freshman, did you beat him once in a while?
Not very
Not
often,
yet,
if I
okay.
do.
How would you say his game, Ty's game is coming up?
He likes to compare. Trey's kept all his scores since he was a freshman, so he
Wow.
always asks Trey,
Yeah.
"What'd you shoot at this?" And Ty's beat Trey's scores when he was a freshman. So just Ty's short game and just consistency's got to improve, and that will. I mean, like Nathan said, he's improved 5. He's taken off 5 strokes on average from sophomore to junior year. So you can. I mean, that's he's shooting quality golf. I mean, he got I think 27th at league with a 92, and there's some good golfers that's right around him. So there's some older kids that's been playing. So I know he's never really happy when he gets done. I think he leaves a lot of putts out there that he can make, and maybe chips not as good as he should. So it just comes down to
that's kind of,
practice
it's
and
just
experience.
practice.
Yep.
Okay, do you ever notice when you're out there coaching, you notice maybe someone, one of your players isn't doing something, maybe looking up too soon or something? Is that kind of your job?
Well, that's what you can't change a lot of things, but just
correctable
little
errors,
things that you can put in your ear. It's just if they want to take that idea, and sometimes an idea will work for one kid and won't work for the other. And a lot of our guys, they'll watch each other and kind of pinpoint something that may help them. So sometimes, them being coaches the other is good for our team.
What's your strong point of your golf as a freshman now? What's your strong point?
Probably long irons.
Long irons. Okay, so he had driver and then
That's-
and long irons.
Yeah, his long irons. He usually keep him in the fairway and hits a long ball for those. Yeah, his driver. Somebody leaks right. So it's just getting repetition and getting it figured out. And even like on Monday, he can go over there and shoot a 84, and it wouldn't surprise me. So it's just keeping her in the fairway and making putts makes a huge difference.
Okay. The long iron, like the 3 or the
Three
4?
through the 5.
Okay, the 5. How are you on the 9?
9.
Do people even
Decent,
use the
not
9?
bad.
Is it 9 anymore? They have
Yeah.
they have the
Pitching wedge.
Yeah,
and
yeah, pitching
sand wedge.
yeah.
And I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, there's. I think all the kids use pretty much all their clubs. I know some courses like our course, a kid may use their driver and a pitching wedge
Yeah,
about the
right.
whole way
Yeah,
around.
right.
So, but you got to keep in the fairway. And our kids, even like Trey, he may not use his driver a lot of times because he can hit his iron almost as far as some other guys hit drivers, but straighter. So sometimes straight is better than long.
I've known some guys a lot of times they'll use the driver on the tee. They'll come over with a 2 iron or something,
Yeah.
and they'll get a good distance out of that. Is it easier to control an iron than a driver?
Yeah.
On the hard hill? So that's
Driver's the
probably-
hardest thing to hit.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just
I know.
the margin of error is
Well,
very
and,
small.
And they make the heads so big now, you know. Well, good luck Monday. We hope things go well and you get the state.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. Thank you, Ty. All right, that's
Wraps
the
her up.
team. Okay, you're ready to go, and you feel that the boys are ready, right?
Yeah, they all enjoy being around each other and putting the practice time in, and just like basketball, I mean, it's a sport that you can be as good as you want to be. You can go out there and practice. You can go to the range. I know Howard King put that driving range in there that we use and they use, and it's a very, very important part of our program.
What can a coach do? What will the association let you? Can you go around with them and give them tips, or
Yeah.
how's that work?
They've changed it I mean, I've been coaching 15, 16, I can't remember how many years. And just when I want to mention, we've won 13 out of the last 15 MCL titles. So we've had a really good run.
Yeah.
But the rules have changed to how we can coach. It used to be we couldn't say anything to them all the way around. And us coaches used to get there before the tournament. And we'd go out there and play
The
play
coaches
before
would
them.
play.
Coaches could
Coaches would
play.
play, wouldn't they? Yeah.
Then we'd get done with 9 holes and we'd hang around the clubhouse and because just letting the kids were their own rules. I mean, they got to follow the rules. So that's kind of changed. Then it changed a little bit, and then now what we can do, we can actually from after they all tee off to the green, we can rock with players and talk to them. And when they get to the green, we gotta stay back.
Yeah.
So, but the worst thing about the whole thing is we have 6 golfers and they're all over the course, and it's like down at Fort Hays. I mean, they're 2 miles apart, so a coach can't be with everybody,
Sure.
and so a coach
Well,
either
who you-
stay in the
you
middle
know,
and just
where do I
watch
go?
everybody,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
So
Who do I
and-
go with?
And I have 2 boys, and I know Tyler's mom and dad follow him a lot, and JC's parents follow him, and Coach Moon will watch Nathan. So most of them have a parent follow him. So I've been following Ty a lot, just trying to get him to maybe help him out at the course, maybe where to hit, ideas. Sometimes he gets frustrated at me for trying to tell him things, but I told him I won't follow him at Monday. So
okay.
I've told him, give him suggestions. Up till now, it's his decisions now, and sometimes that's the best thing with golf.
Sure,
Just
yeah.
let them go, let them, because they know their swing, they know their club distance, they know
Yeah.
that a lot better as a coach does.
Will the boys today keep track of where they are and everything? You know.
I think our kids know the course well enough
Okay.
that we really don't have to. Sometimes if we make it the state, we'll go to Seneca. And a lot of times you need to write down where you need to hit. Okay, so I used a 4-iron to get it to there. I mean, they'll kind of maybe keep notes because you can use those notes during the competition. So,
You can.
and like
Okay.
now you can use viewfinders. That's all legal to show how far you are away.
Yeah.
So instead of having to search for a marker, that's just a
Sure.
speed up time thing. So the rules have changed. I mean, it's amazing that it's changed in the last 10 years.
Okay, well, we hope to have you all next week and come on and you're busy, got a busy summer planned with basketball things.
Yeah,
and golf,
June will be a busy month for basketball. Our Phillipsburg team. July will be busy with my two boys playing AAU basketball in Wichita and Kansas City and stuff like that. So we got that. So it's nice to be out of school, but school will be here before I know it.
Okay. Well, congratulations on a great season, not only in golf, but in basketball too. And just keep it going and good luck
Thanks.
Monday. Like to have all of you go down and see what you can do at state. You know?
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Keith. Appreciate Keith coming in. And coaches are busy. Well, okay, we're going to talk about track here. I don't know what happened to our co-host this morning. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we'll sit down there, Kendall. We'll talk about, I guess we're about track, right?
Yes, you're about track.
JB wasn't sure that he was going to be able to make it today,
Yeah.
so okay. I want to tell some of the people out there who make this possible. That's the First National Bank and Trust, proudly supporting Panther Athletics. From the sales floor to your delivery door, see Jim and Terry at Olive Bowlby Furniture and Appliance, where they provide gracious living for less. Professional family eye care, see Dr. Jimman for all of your eye care needs. Coombs Trucking, you call, we haul. Wyman Firestone Tire Sales and Service, back in youth of Phillips County, and Biggs Insurance for all of your auto, home, business, and farm insurance needs. They make it possible for us to do this, along with Phillips County Health Systems, Olive Bowlby Memorial Chapel. Stephen E. Rust, your State Farm agent. Sonic Drive-In, like us on Facebook to see the Sonic deals. Phillipsburg Chamber at Main Street, where the roads are paved with opportunity. Farmers and Ranchers Outlet, and J&R High-Vac R. They make it possible again for us to come in on a Saturday morning, talk with coaches and the athletes and everything. All right, let's talk about track and field, Kendall, shall we?
All right. Well, I brought some throwers today. First, we have Chris Van Kooten here. He throws discus, javelin, and shot put for us. We just competed at MCL on Thursday out at Oakley, which is a nice haul out to Oakley to
Yeah, right.
compete. And maybe wasn't our best meet, but we still got out there, competed. And,
That was my question. How did Phillipsburg do? I haven't seen anything yet on how that went.
I think boys finished third or fourth overall, and girls, I think it was fourth or fifth.
Okay.
Definitely wasn't our best meet as a team. There's some different things. We have great competition in the MCL. That's one thing. For example, Lexi Beach finished sixth and ran really close to her PR.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Chris threw 47, which is probably his third best throw all year. Started off at 48 in Norton in the shot put, and then we had two over 50, and then
Wow.
one more in front of him that we were really close to getting. And so, just a lot of great competition out there. Maybe some of us didn't compete our best, but we want to save it for next week.
Sure, well, that's a big thing. Now, where will that be?
Next week's going to
Beloit.
be at Beloit. Yep.
Beloit, that's right, Beloit there. So, now you can take two for every event, but if you take three, they have qualifying times. All three have to have qualifying times or distances, right? Is
Correct.
How that works? Okay.
Correct.
So, but are you planning on taking three to each event, or how do you do
We
that?
have two. We have three in the boys javelin. We had three qualify with Chris, and then Kaysen, who'll be on later, and then Trey Thompson.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
So other than that, we're taking, I think, two in every event.
I know Trey had a great long jump, I think, at Beloit.
Yes.
How did he do out at, not singled him out, I just wondered how he kept that going,
He
the long jump.
got second.
First and something.
first in the triple jump, second in the long jump.
Okay, all
yeah,
right.
so did well there.
What was, you remember what the long jump was? What he had in the long jump? What's his best one?
I'm not for sure. I think it was 20 foot.
Okay,
6
so
inches,
he had a
something like
22
that.
foot one at Beloit something, didn't he?
I think so.
I got him up there. So, all right. So was it a good day for track?
It was a little warm, probably our warmest day so far, I would say. A little bit of wind, but it was a good thrower's wind. As Chris will probably talk about in the javelin or the discus, it was a good thrower's wind, but it was probably hovering close to 90 at times
Wow,
with a
okay.
15, 20 mile an hour wind. So that was a
So
little
thrower's wind, does that mean you're into it or with your at your back?
different. For this one, it was a crosswind. It was a
Okay,
nice
so
crosswind
is that
from
good?
right to left for
Crosswind
discus.
is good?
Yeah,
Okay,
for
all right.
discus it is.
Okay.
Not so much for javelin, but that's all right.
Yeah, okay. Chris, now, are you the javelin and the all three? Do you do all three of the
Yep.
throwing events? Okay. So, what's your favorite?
I'd probably have to say discus.
Discus.
Probably, yeah.
Yes. So let's talk about that wind a little bit. Were you glad when you had that crosswind? Why is a crosswind? I would think a following wind would be better, but I guess probably it doesn't. The wind doesn't push the discus like a crosswind would maybe give more lift or something. Is it?
Yeah.
And that's just a layman's look at that. But how do you feel? What do you like to throw the discus?
Well, I just like how it like flies. You gotta throw it low when you got that crosswind coming in, because if
Okay.
you throw it high, it's just straight down.
Sure.
And it'll just curve back to the left, and you got a good throw going.
Okay. So it's good to hook it a little bit there, come
Yeah.
around and then straight down.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. You don't. Have you ever had a problem with maybe getting out of bounds or anything, or do you?
Yeah, I have. Scratching a little bit earlier in the season, yeah.
So how'd you do in league out there?
I got second in discus, and I got fourth in shot put.
Okay. And javelin?
I didn't place.
Okay.
I didn't do very good in
Do
javelin.
you like to throw the javelin or do you like?
Yeah,
That,
when I throw good at least.
Yeah. Okay. On the shot put, what was your best? What's been your best throw on the shot?
48.5.
Okay. Someone told me one time you don't throw the shot put, you put it. Is that right? You
Yeah.
don't throw it, you put it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's the weight now on a shot put high school? What is it?
12 pounds.
12 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. College is 16, I think. isn't it?
Yeah.
Something.
Yep.
Okay. So is that a good? You go from there into college, you know, there's quite a bit of difference.
Yeah, it is
change
big
there.
difference.
Have you ever tried throwing a 16 foot?
I have.
16
I did
pounder?
last year. Yeah, we warmed up with 16
Okay,
pounders
does that help?
sometimes. Yeah,
Oh.
it does. It helps your arms get
Well,
warmed
yeah,
up with
well,
a heavier weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like you get the 12 pounds, like throwing a softball out there, maybe. you know,
Yeah.
like, or putting a softball out there, as
Yeah,
I
there
should
you
say.
go.
So how have you done this year? Do you think it's been a good year for you? In your,
Yeah,
your
it
weights?
has. It has. I had a good meet at Russell, and I threw my PR the first meet of the season at Norton,
Okay.
and in the shot put.
Do you feel? Can you tell on a particular day if you're going to throw well?
No,
You don't. You just
no.
have to go out
Just
and
gotta
try
go
it.
out there and
You
throw it.
try it. On the way to the meet, you have any special things you do to get ready for the meet? No.
No, not really.
Don't
Just
you
wait.
listen to music or do you listen?
Yeah, I listen to
everyone
music
listens to
every once in
music.
a while,
so
yeah.
I think, don't they?
Yeah.
They all do that. They all kind of get to have their own little world there, I think, until you're ready. Do anything to pump yourself up before you go in the ring?
Not really. I'm just kind of just stretch and then go throw.
Okay, all right. So what's your competition going to be at Beloit?
I got a good Beloit kid in shot put,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's a lot of competition in javelin.
Yeah.
That's a good. There's probably like 4 or 5 guys throwing in the 160s.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. There's a Scott City kid, Southeast Sling kid throwing 180, I think, or 190. I have no clue, but then there's me, Kaysen, and then a Hoisington kid.
Okay.
There's a bunch of competition in there.
Okay. Well, good luck down there, senior.
Yep.
I saw you walk across the stage the other day there, and that was a warm day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I
Particularly
was
the
sweating.
gowns and everything.
Yeah.
Now, I noticed all the girls had, a lot of them had their hats fixed up with flashing lights and all this. Did you do
Yeah.
anything with your hat?
No.
Did
I
you just throw it in the air?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you going to do next year, Chris?
I'm gonna go to Cloud Community College.
Are you going to participate in any sports?
Yeah, Trek.
Okay. Well, obviously, what you've been doing in high school.
Yeah.
Have you done that all through the high school? Have you done weights and the field events all the way through high school?
Yeah.
Did you ever do any running?
Cub does put me in the 100 at the Phillipsburg track meet sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. He did. Not. I think this year was the only year he didn't.
Get it, but went in there. Now you can take 4, right? Now it used to be top 3, and then the next best. When Wichita only had a 7-lane track, are you aware of that?
Yeah.
The 7-lane track. They took the top 3 from each regional, and the next 2 best times or distances. Now you take the top 4 from
Yep,
each meet.
just top 4.
So I have a chance. So they have two. They have 2 sessions and the prelims and everything. Okay, but have you been at state?
I haven't been to state.
Okay, well,
Not yet.
Great. I hope you make it there this year. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
great.
me too.
The only bad thing about it, well, the shot puts are inside, but on the other things, they're out behind. And a lot of people show up for that. It's not like 25,000 people watching you put the shot there on Saturday
Yeah.
afternoon. You know when your competition will be if you make it. Let's don't worry about that. Let's worry about regional
Yeah.
first. Okay, all right. Chris, thank you
Yep.
for coming on. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've enjoyed having you on through the years too. It's been great. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Good old producer here. The team results: Smith Center won the men with 94, Norton Community 79, Plainville third 75, Phillipsburg 69. So really pretty close there for the 2, 3, 4, 5 actually. Ellis was 61, Trigo 57, TAP Marion 56, Oakley 41, Stockton 18, and Hill City 8. The varsity women's Norton, close one there. Norton 98, TMP Marion 94. The Lady Monarchs really had a good
Yes.
sports season. They really have. Ellis third 76, Trigo 69, Plainville 62, Phillipsburg 40. There was Oakley, Smith Center, Hill City, and Stockton. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, let's talk about the girls' competition.
All right.
How's the season been for the girls?
Oh, really good. We have Claire. She's our senior thrower. She brings a lot of leadership. We have some juniors that bring some leadership as well. It's really, really great to see these guys who get out there set a good example for the younger girls that we have. And I think we have a good group of younger girls that eventually will get into, their role.
Sure. Okay. You're the throwing coach?
Yep, throwing coach.
Okay. Did you do that in high school by any chance?
Yes, I did.
Okay. How'd you do in high school?
Made it to state 3 years.
Wow.
And I made it to finals in 2 years. And that was before they took 8. They took 8 to finals, but they only placed 7.
Yeah,
So both times I was the 8th
Number
place
8?
person.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
So now they take 8 and place 8. So
Can't you get a call them and say, hey, any chance of putting them back a couple of years?
Yeah.
And that's in what? Was that the shot put? Or
shot put and discus.
And discus. Well,
Yep.
so you got 8?
Yep.
Well, and gee, you didn't get to go up on the stand there.
Nope,
did you?
didn't.
Oh, gee,
Didn't.
that's well. You can always remember that.
That's right.
Okay. Right. Now they've changed a lot at state track
Yeah.
through the years, on how they had the 7 lanes. Did you go down to the 7 lanes?
I think they had 8.
Okay,
when
and then they
I went.
changed it to 8, and that was the year they had the track meets all over the state. They had the 1A at Salina, the 2A was at Wichita South, I think, and Phillipsburg had to go to El Dorado,
Okay.
and so it was all over the place.
Yeah.
And I was trying to go to
All over
cover
the
all
cover.
those. Yeah, right, cover that there. So
Absolutely.
you did well. Okay, now who'd you bring this morning?
I have Claire Keaton here.
Okay, Claire. And what do you all the weights?
Yep, all 3.
Okay, what's your favorite?
Depends on the day. Depends on what I'm throwing all in that day.
How have you done this year?
I've done all right. I made it to finals in javelin and discus at league on Thursday, but I got 8th in both.
Okay. What was the wind?
It was actually my favorite for once, being
Really?
lefty. Yeah.
You like that?
And I had a tailwind for javelin, so that was nice.
Did you do the twirl on a shot put, or did you do the slide?
I spun on the shot put.
What do they call it? What do they call when they
Just spin. Yeah, just
spin?
the spin.
You did the spin?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you do the spin or
No,
the slide?
I glide.
Okay. It seemed to me that Seems to me like it'd be a lot easier to glide than
Yeah.
spin because that shot put might go into the screen over here. So
Yeah.
did that happen?
We've had a few
Couple at practice.
who missed the ring entirely. They'll throw
Really?
it, yeah, completely
Yeah.
in the grass. So
Yeah.
that's kind of an adventure when if they want to try to
So
start
you-
out with it.
So you don't stand out there. You
No.
stand behind.
Yep.
Well, man, that may not always
Yeah,
be right. either.
sometimes you want to make sure you're at least a good 8 feet back when we're going.
What do you think, Claire, your best meet was? You think?
Probably league. Yeah, probably league overall.
Okay, so they use 8 pound salt or 6 pound? What do they use? Eight. 2. Okay, so you have to put guys the same thing as the guys. Javelin the same too, and the discus the same.
No, they're just a
Weights?
little bit smaller. There's
A little
1
smaller.
kilo and
I don't know.
1 kilo. Well, we
Yeah.
get the metric system here. Okay.
and then I think it's 0.6 for the javelin.
Yeah.
Kilo, so.
Okay.
And
Well.
we had a little fun at league checking in the shots.
Okay.
They weighed in light. They came and told me, so I was worried. So I went
Really?
in, and they were 0.01 and 0.02 grams light.
Oh, so what do you do on that?
Well, they
Can't throw 'em.
confiscated. Yeah, they confiscated.
They
and
do?
They kept
Yeah.
it for there. But we looked that up, and Coach Covington was talking to a Norton coach, and they were 1/10,000th of a pound light. So,
Gee.
so they
So,
get
so what do you have to borrow someone?
Well,
or-
we had one that made weight at least.
Okay.
Both boys and girls were
Wow,
short.
I didn't realize they're really stickers on that.
Yeah, they were. I've never seen them measure in grams, but
Yeah. Wow.
they were a little light.
So what do? You bring them home and you have to. How do you add weight to it? Or
Um,
something, or can you?
You can. These you can. They're not the big iron ones. These are a little more fancy.
Okay.
And you can open it up and they can.
Really?
Yeah, a little
Okay.
bit,
All
so-
right. So I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
So, and a javelin, you maybe tape a little fish weight or something on there or something.
They actually made it, so they were good. I've
Okay,
never,
yeah.
I've never had a javelin not make weight,
Okay.
so
Okay.
I don't know what we. would
I
do in
didn't
that
realize
situation.
did the all meets weigh everything.
Not necessarily all,
Yeah.
but league, regionals, and then of course.
I know
state.
regionals,
Yeah.
they really are stick to, they want to reach everything
Yeah.
right down there. So anyway, well, what are you going to do next year, Claire?
I'm going to K-State and majoring in athletic training.
Okay, great. All right. And it was, and you were there Sunday, of course, with everything going on. How was graduation?
It was good.
It was
good.
warm, I know.
Yeah, it was very hot.
Did your hat have anything
Yep,
on it?
I did.
What do you have on yours?
I had a little like globe, and I said, "And so it begins."
Someone had Christmas tree lights
Yeah,
on it.
I saw
and
that.
when they were on,
Yeah.
too. You know, it's amazing. What did you throw your hat in there?
I did.
Okay,
Yep.
all right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck next when is it? Thursday, Friday? When is it?
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Next Friday. Good luck at Beloit.
Thank
and
you.
Hope you so have a chance to go to state. Thanks.
Thank you.
Claire. All right. Okay, is that it?
No, we got one more.
Okay,
we got
all right.
Kason Keaton is coming up with us today.
All right. Brother, sister?
No. We just talked about it. Distant cousins.
Distant cousins. All right. I knew that, but I had to ask the question anyway. Okay. And what year are you?
I'm a junior.
Oh, junior. Okay. And what does he do for you?
He throws all three.
Okay.
He shot, discus, and then javelin.
Okay. Now since what's your favorite?
Probably javelin.
Javelin. All right. Have you been throwing it all the way? Did you, in junior high, another school, did you throw too, or did you run?
Oh, in junior high we didn't have javelin,
Javelin.
but I threw shot and disc.
Do they have javelin in junior high?
Yeah. No, they do.
It's funny how it takes a long time to get all this stuff in. We were talking about this last week. For a long time, the girls couldn't run more than 800 feet, a half a mile, and it's all up there now. So they do both, which
Yep.
makes sense.
Yeah.
And it was kind of chauvinistic, I think, back
Yeah.
then. Okay, the javelin. What kind of wind do you like when you throw the javelin?
Headwind.
Headwind into your.
Yep.
Okay, so that gets what? That gets you.
It keeps lifting it up
Keeps
as
lifting.
it goes.
Okay. And how was it at league? Was that a crosswind?
It's
you said?
crosswind.
Is that a bad? Is that a bad?
Yeah.
Does your javelin drift with the wind? I mean, if you throw it
Yeah.
out there, can you tell that it's going?
Yeah, it'll drift to the whichever way the wind
Well,
pushes
okay.
it. But if you don't throw it perfectly through the point, it'll just turn your jav completely sideways in
Wow.
there.
Okay. Do you feel when you let go of it that it's whatever it is, it's going good?
Yeah,
So I've got a good
usually.
throw. You know, can tell right away, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you do the glide or you do the spin?
I did
Or shot put?
I did a spin.
Okay. What's your best PR this year?
I think it's 42.8.
Okay. You had what meet did you do that? Do you remember what meet that was at?
Last track meet.
Okay. All right.
Out of Oakley.
So you've improved. You think you've improved this year on the shot?
Oh yeah.
How do you practice during a week to get ready?
Just throw.
Just throw, right?
Yeah. Work
Did
on
you
technique.
watch them do it to see if they're doing everything
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. We try to go through and break it down so maybe we don't. The only day we throw all three is on pre-comp days, so right before meet, and then we just kind of get our footwork down. Don't throw hard, but the other ones we kind of maybe break it down to only throw 1 or 2 a day.
Okay.
So-
All right. Well, very good. And you're a junior, so I want to ask what you're going to do. And maybe you know what you're going to do when you graduate.
Oh, Goodland has a good precision ag program, so I might go out there.
Okay. Do you do other sports?
Yeah, I
do
do
what?
football.
And you do wrestle or basketball?
I did basketball.
Basketball. Okay. And so you have another year here at Phillipsburg.
Yeah.
Don't you? I guess that's about all I've got to ask of your junior here. I just hope that things go well for you. What's your competition out of Beloit? Do you have a lot of competition?
Oh, it's pretty good.
Talk about that, and you're going to Beloit, right?
Yeah.
You're taking 3. You're saying the javelin.
Yep, 3 in the javelin.
Okay. Who else? Who's the other javelin?
Trey Thompson.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You mentioned that, Trey. So you'll be down there doing. You guys compare a lot. Do you see when you have a meet, or Trey throws it out there, or
Yeah,
JC?
usually it's me and Chris.
Okay.
We always have a little competition.
Do you enjoy track?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fun.
Do you do anything before the meet? Any kind of special things to psych you up for it?
Oh, just warm up. That's about it.
Some people wear the same shirt for 9 years and that kind of thing.
That's
They never
not me.
wash it. By 9 years
Yeah.
it should be washed,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Have you ever seen anyone do that? I've been around anyone that did that.
More so in football. I think that's
Okay,
maybe where you get some
sure.
more superstition than socks. That's the biggest thing. You've had
Socks?
some kids who, by
Okay.
seniors,
Well, they can stand
haven't
up by
washed the
themselves,
yes,
right?
if there's anything left of.
Okay, right, okay. Well, good luck. Hope things go well for you. Thanks
Thanks.
for coming on this
Thanks.
morning. Okay. So you're ready to go, right?
Yep.
You're taking 2 and everything at least?
Yeah, two in I believe everything.
Okay, that's great. And when does it start?
I believe it's 3 o'clock.
Okay.
I think it's a case rule you can't start before 3.
Okay.
A lot of schools actually are still in school.
In school, right.
And so
out in here, that brings to mind a question. How hard is it to get the kids together to come to, they aren't in school and maybe they have a job, maybe they have something else. How to keep them together, for
It's-
2 weeks?
I think it's really difficult.
Yeah.
I would prefer a little longer, but I don't make the decisions. I
Yeah,
just
sure.
go along with them. But next week we're going to go at 8:30 in the morning practice, so we can get those guys that are especially helping farmers and so on
Sure,
get out
yeah,
there.
right.
But then the next week we're going to go at 4 if hopefully we're lucky enough to have some kids still going
Sure,
because you
yeah.
have kids who are in lifeguard training. So it's
Wow.
you have to be really flexible.
Okay, well, we hope that things go well. Thank
Yes,
you. And,
thank you very much.
And did you enjoy your trip back east this year?
I did. It was a good time. Weather still didn't cooperate again, but it's
It was terrible. I went back 40 some times. And we only had 2 years that the weather was really bad. Only 1 year it snowed. And 1 year it was cold, but all the rest were really pretty good,
yeah.
It gets cold out there at Battery Park waiting for
Yeah.
to load up to go out to the Statue of
That it
Liberty.
does.
I know that's a cold place. But it was a good trip.
Yes.
And
Yep.
we're
It was a
doing
really
it
good trip.
again.
Yep.
Okay.
Going through. Susan and Terry are going to take it over
Yeah.
from Barbara, so
Yeah.
it'll be
All right.
really exciting.
Well, good luck next Thursday.
All right,
Thanks
thank you
for
very
coming on.
much.
It's Friday. Thanks for coming on. Well, one final reminder here: the program brought to you by all your friends with Farmer State Bank in Phillipsburg, where interest begins the moment you enter the door. Interest due, member FDIC. Mapes and Miller, it's not what you make, but what you keep. Mid-America Real Estate, providing the best homes in the area for over 40 years. Blossoms and Butterflies, making beautiful flowers part of your life. Sign Solutions, your one-stop sign shop, so much more. Madison Motors, in business for over 70 years. Well, Madison been out there 70 years, and I've seen them for at least 40, and Rogers Associates, your local trusted choice agency. We did have a guest host this morning, and I don't know what happened on that. And we also invited Logan Track and Field to come, and didn't hear back. So obviously they aren't here. We're going to try to figure out something next week. Maybe not to have all the athletes, but maybe get the coaches from each of our area schools to come on and tell about who they had who qualified for state. And of course, that's 2 weeks from today. We have plans to do our sports talk Saturday morning from Cessna Stadium. And we haven't worked at all. We may be in the long jump pit. I don't know where we're going to be. I'm not going to be near the shot put, you can bet on that, or the javelin. But we're planning on doing in 2 weeks doing our sports talk from there. Next week we'll be here again. And as I mentioned, we have some plans on what we're going to do this summer. We have K-18 baseball, maybe some other things. We'd like to get all the Shrine Bowl players from area on, and we're going to try to work on that. So it's not over yet, and we do appreciate the coaches who have come and all the athletes we've had on this year. It's always special. And we appreciate, of course, the bakery letting us come in here, and they feed the kids, and we get the chance to talk to them. So I guess that's it. Happy Mother's Day, Rachel, and all your mothers out there. We hope you have a good day and have all your family around you there, because it's a special day, Mother's Day. And we'll see you next Thursday on the Tadpole. And the next Saturday we'll be right back here and see how we can get things going. I guess that's it for the Tadpole or the sports talk for this Saturday morning. We'll see you Thursday on the Tadpole at 9 next Saturday here on the sports talk. You do have a good weekend.